Hey everybody, my name's Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. Hope you're having a great day. I'm here with my good friend Steven from REDOLESSENCE.
How you doing, everyone?
So if you're not familiar with his channel, he's a fragrance reviewer on YouTube. Been doing this for almost 9-10 years. He knows his stuff in and out with fragrances, so I'll leave his channel down below. Definitely check his channel. He talks about niche, designer, indie fragrances, and explains it to you very simple so you understand what the fragrance is. Today we're talking about a new fragrance from Terre. Hermès. They have a lot of amazing fragrances. So I'm definitely going to tell you guys about the new Terre. It's Eau Givrée. So if I do say that wrong, I do apologize. I know it's one of those names where it's like kind of weird, but I'm going to break down how it performs on my skin. I'm going to let you know if Steven likes it or not, or he's going to let you know. And I'm going to post the giveaway winners on the screen here. So congratulations to the winner. And I'll leave my email down below. Just shoot me an email and I'll send your sample out in a few days. Fragrance here, Terre made another fragrance. I know they discontinued Eau Fresh. I think that was a great fragrance. I understand there's new regulations now for fragrances. So
yeah, that was one that I really enjoyed as well, Eau Fresh. I feel like a lot of the fragrances that Hermès has been putting out have been either hit or miss. I know there are mixed things about H24. People love the Un Jardin line, myself included. So here's one that I'm trying today for the first time. So thank you, Chris.
Oh, no problem. I want to see if he likes or he doesn't like it. And throughout this video, I want to see what his score rating would be, you know, off of first initial smell. So this is new to him. I worn this for a few times, so I can kind of give my overall how I feel about it, how it performs in this video here. Came out 2022 release. It recently just came out a couple days ago in the States, so it's kind of new to everybody. Yeah. I know overseas had it for I think about a month so far now. It comes in two sizes. I have the 100 ml bottle here, which is $137, and they do have the smaller bottle, which is a 50 ml for $100. So it's like a $37, $40 difference in bottle size. It comes in a refill that's about $130. So if you want to, these bottles are refillable, which is awesome. If you like the fragrance, you keep wearing instead of buying the same bottle over and over again.
Makes sense.
Which is nice. Well, let's talk about the note breakdown. So we have notes of citron, we have juniper berries, we have turmeric, which is some type of pepper note they list, and we have woody notes and we have mineral notes. I'm going to have Steven spray it on the test strip here for me. And he has it sprayed on the test strip already. He couldn't wait.
I actually tried it a couple hours ago when Chris first came over. This is the new one. So I was definitely excited to try it. Here you go, sir.
Thank you so much.
And I'll respray mine just for good measure.
I'm lost for words. It smells that refreshing to me. I told Steven off camera, like I get, it's citron, so it kind of has that citrus freshness about the fragrance. Now, I get more of a lemon on my skin. I get an icy cool effect. I told him it kind of get like a lemonade kind of feel in the opening. Everybody knows it's going to be different, so keep that in mind. But it smells a very refreshing type of fragrance for this type of year.
Definitely the citron note that's in here is very bright. You're going to get a lot of that citrus up on top. And I definitely understand where you're coming from with the lemon. It definitely has that bright, sparkling, effervescent quality, but you can sense something like woodsy underneath just to give it a little bit of sustenance, a little bit of longevity. But for sure, it has this very bright, summer fresh kind of an opening that I think is very appropriately timed. And that's something that we were talking about off camera is a lot of brands, they'll release a winter powerhouse right at the beginning of summer. And it's almost like, what were you thinking, right? So the fact that this just came out, perfectly done, very well timed, just in time for the summer. And I like it. It's still very similar to the original Terre Hermès, but it's different enough that if you own both, it wouldn't be redundant.
And it has like, in the background, you do get a feel of like an orange tartness as like the original Eau Fresh was kind of tart. It's in the background, but there's a freshness about it as well where like, you can wear this, I feel like a spray and go fragrance. Like, I don't feel like one person will be offended by this fragrance if you wore it. You know, I feel like it'd be easy to wear. People might like it, you know.
It's definitely one of those mass marketed fragrances in the sense that it's mass appealing and it's very commercial. You can tell it's that DNA or that aroma that's going to appeal to a bunch of people. So it's not too challenging or anything like that. And when we're talking about Hermès as a house, they typically don't release anything that's challenging. So you know that no matter what you get, no matter what you put your nose on, it's going to be very easy to get along with.
This is probably one of my top 5 favorite fragrances of 2022 so far. It's on my top 5. I sprayed this on my skin about a week ago at Neiman Marcus. I let Steven know, and then like the next day I ordered my bottle online. That's how much I like it. I never smell fragrance and buy it like that fast.
Definitely agree with you. I do think it's in the top 5 best releases of 2022 so far.
So yeah, we got a couple more months left to go. But so far, ladies and gentlemen, I really do like it. I'll touch a little bit on performance on my skin. So I did like 6 sprays. I did like 3 on my wrist and I did 3 on my neck. I got about an hour projection, maybe hour and a half. It's kind of moderate. Not I would say maybe a half an arm's length, but people walk by you, they're going to smell it. You know, which is pretty good. It's not a beast mode, not going to fill up a room. Longevity, you're looking at about, I want to say it's in that 4 to 6 hours. Now, I got about 6 hours on my skin, but it's a freshie, so keep in mind that it's not going to last forever. And the freshness, I say for like the first hour and a half to 2 hours, it's there. Then you get more of the juniper berries and you get some of the cedar more in the mid and the dry down the fragrance. So it's one of those fragrances that I was talking to my friend Jeff. He said he picked up some vetiver as well in it. So it's a fragrance that it's good for this type of year. It's spring, summer type of fragrance. I wouldn't wear it in the fall and winter unless you're indoors maybe. But so far, it's in that 4 to 6 hour range. It smells good. You can always reapply it for a fresh fragrance. And I don't think nobody's going to be offended by wearing this fragrance here.
Absolutely not. And I'm glad that you mentioned that, because one of the things that I always said about the original Terre d'Hermès is I always found it to be like a clean green vetiver kind of a scent. And sure enough, vetiver is not listed in the note breakdown, but it definitely has that clean grassy vibe. And in terms of the juniper, the more that you give it a chance to really settle down, the more it starts to come out. And so it kind of has like this woodsy astringent aroma. So I don't know how much of it are the woodsy notes in the base and how much of it is the juniper giving off that woodsy smell. But it's a very well balanced fragrance, very masculine as well. Masculine, chic, elegant, and very versatile. So this is a definite office safe fragrance, but if you want to wear this on a date, if you have like a really nice suit and tie on, I think this one would fit the bill perfectly.
Definitely. So I'll just touch a little bit on the seasons and occasions, and I'll do the final thoughts and we'll wrap it up. Season wise, we already talked a little bit about it. Spring and summer, you can wear it all year round if you want. Indoors, it'll work perfectly. Occasion wise, Steven just touched on it. Date, night, casual. Not wear wrong time when I wear the fragrance. My rating, I'm gonna give my rating. I'm gonna see Steven give his rating and his final thoughts. So me personally, I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10. It covers a lot of the basics that people want in a fragrance. It's mass appealing, it's fresh. I wish it performed more than like 6 hours. I wish I got 8 or 9, but you know what? I'm thankful for the hours I get, and I can always reapply it. It smells that good, and I think you guys should definitely check it out. If you're looking for something for the spring and summer, it's a good, easy, dumb reach spray and go. What would you say for like your rating or final thoughts? What would you feel about it?
I think you gave it a pretty fair rating. I think, you know, nothing holds a candle to the original with a lot of fragrances. If the original Terre d'Hermès is considered a masterpiece, if we say that one is like a 9 out of 10, I think this would be like an 8 out of 10 or an 8.5. I think it's a really nice, fresh alternative to the original. And, you know, this one, the name Eau Givrée means frosted water. And it kind of has like this frosted look on the bottle here, which is pretty cool on the front as well. So I think it's a solid, like you said, an 8.5 or an 8. I think it's a really good fragrance.
Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to leave Steven's channel down below. Definitely go to his channel. If you have not yet subscribed, click that subscribe button. He has amazing fragrance content on. You'll learn so much about fragrances. You'll probably start collecting fragrances like us. So nevertheless, thank you guys for watching. Be safe, and we'll catch you next video. Peace.
Bye.